Good Tuesday morning, everyone, and thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Allison Ross.
I'm Kyle Lieberman. Let's get straight to meteorologist Matt Jordan tracking the latest weather conditions. How's it shaping up to be out there, MJ?
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Now, we do have a little bit of a chance of some cloud cover, some showers rolling on through as we get into the morning today, a little bit later in the morning as well. But if you're a little further to the south, probably a little less and less of a chance. And then you go into Wednesday, go into Thursday, and we're going to start to warm things up. I'll step on out of the way. And as you can see, up into the 70s by Wednesday. Thursday, some areas also getting into the 70s, just a little bit warmer. This is a kind of a spread of everybody in our forecast area, just giving your temperatures out there from the coast to the east of the Cascades to Northern California, all coming in with those warmer afternoons. And today, tomorrow, and the next day, not looking too bad. Even better as we head towards the weekend. Temperatures right now, 30s, 40s, and 50s. 55 for Medford right now, but areas where you're seeing mostly on the clear side of things, Klamath Falls, Montague, and Wairika, for example, without the cloud cover, tend to be a little bit colder there. You're going to warm up as well as we head in the afternoon. And we got some fog for Montague, Wairika, Klamath Falls. Then out on the coast, we've got a bit of fog there as well. Crescent City, for example, up towards North Bend. Those 10s, basically perfect visibility. That 1/4, that's some dense fog for Klamath Falls. Back to you.
Matt, thanks so much. Our top story this morning, the Supreme Court will meet for the first time today with its newest justice, Brett Kavanaugh. Justice Kavanaugh was sworn into the United States Supreme Court on Saturday after the Senate narrowly confirmed his nomination amid allegations of sexual assault. A ceremonious nomination was put in yesterday. One of the first votes Kavanaugh could cast has to do with how much power courts should have over top White House officials.
And now to a follow-up. A man missing at CRATERLAKE National Park for 4 days has been found alive after surviving sub-freezing temperatures in nothing but blue jeans and a t-shirt. The Klamath County Sheriff's Office said 56-year-old Marty Holloway went missing while picking mushrooms near Mount Scott. He was spotted Sunday south of Mount Scott. The Sheriff's Office said Holloway slept inside a hollowed-out log and underneath brush to stay out of the elements. Thanks to his survivor skills, he was not injured.
The autopsy on a Crescent City man found in Siskiyou County last week could happen as early as today. Jason Cantrell's body was found Friday afternoon after reportedly being missing since last Monday. Cantrell was considered at risk because he's an insulin-dependent diabetic. Right now, police say there are no signs of criminal activity or foul play, but they are waiting for the autopsy results to confirm that. Police say they are looking into drugs found in Cantrell's abandoned truck and why Cantrell's truck was abandoned with firearms inside. They also say they found his clothes nearly a mile away.
6:33 on this Tuesday morning. We are still well into fire season, but no additional burning is expected on the Klondike fire. That fire scorched more than 167,000 acres in Josephine and Curry counties and is 72% contained at last check. More than 400 people are still on the ground repairing fire lines and roads and removing hazardous trees.
Well, the Oregon Department of Forestry says the hot temperatures coming next week, and that's going to make fire season last a little bit longer. The agency says there needs to be consistent rain and cooler temperatures to put an end to fire season. People are allowed to start campfires right now, along with mowing dry or dead grass and using power saws without restrictions, but debris is still off limits for burning. ODF says they will continue to monitor the weather conditions.
Turning to national news, the Library of Congress held its annual fall open house yesterday. 2 times a year, the library allows visitors to check out its remarkable space and learn more about the library. This is the world's largest library. The open house was to mark Columbus Day. Librarians were on hand to answer any questions and showcase all of the materials that are tucked away.
Well, we open up our doors to the public. We invite the public to know that this is their library as well. Our primary purpose is to serve Congress, but there are a lot of misconceptions about the library. We hope that a day like this will change that and let people know that they can use their library.
So if you want to check it out for yourself, you can visit the main reading room any other day of the year. All you need is a reader identification card. Anyone 16 years or older with proper IDs can sign up for one.
Well, according to the New York Times, Kanye West will meet with President Trump and his son-in-law Jared Kushner on Thursday. West wants to talk with the president about job opportunities for former convicts and manufacturing jobs in West's hometown of Chicago. The hip-hop icon has come under fire for his support of President Trump, most recently after an appearance on Saturday Night Live.
And get this, thousands registered to vote after Taylor Swift's Instagram posts. BuzzFeed reports that over 65,000 people registered to vote on vote.org after the singer's recent post. Swift took to Instagram on Sunday to publicly give her support to Democratic candidates running in Tennessee and urging her 112 million Instagram followers to register to vote. This post and call to action was the first time the pop star opened up about her political views.
New this morning, and in your community, an indie Sacramento filming company says they picked Southern Oregon to film because of the amazing local talent. Barbed Wire Media is making a web series in the Green Springs. The series is called The STEM. Filming started on October 4th and ends on the 21st. It's unclear what the indie film will be about, but according to IMDb, that's the Internet Movie Database, it's some sort of thriller. The cast and crew are staying up at a resort in the Ashland Mountains.
A progress update on the Allsrud Family Community Playground. This playground is now 70% complete thanks to hundreds of volunteers who came out last week to work on it. Medford Parks and Rec staff says their goal is to have it opened as soon as November, and staff wants to remind everyone who helped that the fundraising project is not over yet. If you would like to support the playground or sponsor the equipment, visit playmedford.com.
I'm just excited to see how fast that has kind of come together, looking really nice.
It does look nice. And if kids are heading out there, maybe they want to play after school. Good weather for it.
I mean, it's not quite ready yet.
Not quite. No, but other playgrounds.
Not that
Other
place
playgrounds. There's so many other playgrounds.
They've done so much in such a little amount of time. I know that was the plan, and so many people came out. Even with a little bit of rain on Saturday, Sunday, they really brought that together. So that's just really cool to see.
It's still mind-boggling, though, to kind of see it.
If they finish it this week, this is the perfect week to finish it, though. We've got some amazing weather on the way, especially as we get towards about Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures just getting warmer and warmer as we head into the weekend, but not too warm. It's a little unusual for this time of year, but it's not totally unheard of. We're going to get closer to the 80s for some areas, but right now, kind of a chilly morning for some areas that you don't see as much cloud cover. We tend to see that, well, of course, when you have the clear skies at night, you lose a lot of the heat that you gain during the day. But then with the clear skies, you gain it right back. So today, kind of a transition day, just like yesterday, a little bit of shower activity possible in the morning, and then we head in the afternoon. We're going to clear things out. We're going to warm things up as we go towards Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a gorgeous week ahead. Checking out the coast for today, though, mostly cloudy. Some areas seeing a scattered shower or two. Your highs mainly in the 60s, and then could see some fog after about midnight. In the West Valley's temperatures mainly in the 60s to around 68 degrees. Chance of showers, and you'll clear out as we head later in the afternoon as well. Fog possible after midnight. And east of the Cascades, mostly cloudy, some breezy winds. Your highs in the 40s, 50s, and 60s with some areas of fog after midnight as well. Look at those lows, though. Because of the clear skies, you got some rather chilly temperatures to start the day. Back to you.
Matt, thanks so much. Your time right now, 6:38 on the dot. Coming up in just a few minutes, you look at these guys. You know who they are?
Oh, I know who they are.
Harlem's Globetrotters in studio right now, warming up. We're going to talk to them live in studio.
We're very excited. And if you're heading out the door, of course, you have to wait until our next segment. Then you can go. Here's a look at this morning's lowest gas, according to GasBuddy.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.